Today we're going to be breaking down a story about an amazing techpreneur, someone who's transforming the livelihoods of a lot of people in Africa by the use of innovation and technology and free energy.
Zimbabwean inventor Maxwell Chikumbutso says happened to him after he developed a self-powering car. Yes, a car that runs without fuel, petrol, gas, or even a charging station.
Africa has just shaken the world with a jaw-dropping innovation, a $4,999 self-powered car that needs no fuel or charging. Built by Zimbabwean inventor Maxwell Chikumbutso.
As you know, Foster, what we have invented in Zimbabwe, it is called a microsonic energy device.
This groundbreaking vehicle runs solely on radio waves, offering unlimited driving range and even doubling as a power source for your home. This revolutionary car is already causing ripples, leaving global giants like China and the US stunned. Could this be the future of energy and transportation? The game has officially changed. The inventor behind the innovation. Maxwell Chikumbutso is the brilliant mind behind the biggest energy breakthrough Africa has ever seen. Born in Harare, Zimbabwe, he had to leave school at a young age because of money problems, but that did not stop him from dreaming big. With a deep love for science, he taught himself how to build things from old parts and scraps, following visions he believed were from a higher source. His inventions include a self-powered television, a green power machine, and now, the world's first car that runs on radio waves. While many can only dream of creating such wondrous items, Maxwell did it through sheer hard work, faith, and an unshakable belief in his abilities. He has faced many challenges along the way. Some people did not believe in his ideas, and he even survived attempts on his life. Instead of giving up, he focused on moving his research forward, helped by the support of his country's leaders. Today, people from around the globe are watching in awe as he challenges accepted science and offers a fresh path to clean power. Maxwell's journey shows that it does not matter where you start in life. What matters is your passion, determination, and courage to shape a new future. He is more than just an inventor. He is living proof that hope, grit, and vision can conquer all odds. Through his path, he reminds us that true innovation is born from an unstoppable and bold desire to solve real problems creatively. Groundbreaking technology. Maxwell Chikumbutso's microsonic energy stands as a true game-changer in the energy world. Instead of relying on heavy batteries or fuel, his invention pulls power from radio waves that constantly fill the air around us.
A brief trip into the future with inventor Maxwell Chikumbutso. He's claiming a scientific breakthrough with this green energy technology, an electric car which he says converts radio frequencies into energy.
One of its biggest advantages is that it can be used in many forms, from cars and motorcycles to home appliances. With this miracle technology, vehicles never need to stop for a charge. They can run endlessly on energy that most of us do not even realize is out there. How does it work? The device gathers these stray signals, then converts them into direct current electricity. Think of it as a hidden force that is always near, waiting to be used. Before now, experts said it was almost impossible to harness enough energy from radio waves to power large machines. Yet Maxwell's creation challenges that belief by showing that a shift in our approach can unlock clean and unlimited power. Even skeptics are taking a closer look, trying to figure out how he made it work. Beyond vehicles, this technology promises to change how we think about household energy. Imagine never having to worry about the power going out, because your own walls are harvesting radio waves. With each successful demonstration, microsonic energy stirs both excitement and debate. It may still need to pass detailed tests, but one thing is certain: big changes in the way we power our world are now on the horizon, ready to emerge soon. Unlimited driving range. Unlimited driving range is a feature that sets this self-powered car far apart from electric vehicles like Tesla and regular gasoline cars. With those options, a driver always has to worry about running out of power or fuel. Trips require planning, especially when charging stations or gas stations are in short supply. But this groundbreaking invention removes the worry. Thanks to microsonic energy technology, your car keeps going as long as you do, crushing the dreaded range anxiety once and for all. Imagine heading on a road trip without worrying about where to stop for fuel or how long you must charge. This car runs on radio waves that surround us, converting them into usable power.
When Zimbabwean innovator and inventor Maxwell Chikumbutso paid a courtesy call showcasing his latest invention of the world's first self-powering vehicles and motorbikes that run just on radio waves.
That means as long as signals exist, you can keep driving. It is like drawing water from a never-ending river. No more visits to the pump or scanning for a charging station. Travel becomes simpler, cheaper, and free of stress. Long journeys become a breeze now. Many question whether such a system can truly power endless miles. Yet early tests suggest exciting results. The simple fact remains, if radio signals are present, the car should never run out of juice. By conquering range anxiety, this technology could spark a life-changing shift for drivers worldwide. It might even stand as the key to a cleaner, more efficient future, free from the limits of conventional driving. Best of all, it promises to cut costs, letting people explore without breaking the bank. Dual-purpose vehicle. Kai Scythe is not just an ordinary car, it's a dual-purpose marvel that can transform daily life. Typically, vehicles serve only one role, transporting people from one place to another. But the Kai Scythe stands out with its special ability to power a home. By generating up to 15 kilowatts of electricity, this car can light up houses, run appliances, and keep devices charged during emergencies. It's like having a generator on wheels, always ready whenever the power grid fails, or you find yourself stranded somewhere unexpected. This feature can remove worries about blackouts, especially in areas with unstable electricity service. Kai Scythe is made possible by Maxwell Chikumbutso's microsonic energy technology, converting the radio waves around us into electricity. That power can be directed back to the vehicle's battery system or supplied directly to your house or campsite. This dual role makes it more than a car. It's a safety net and a practical tool for everyday living. Whether you are camping in the wilderness or stuck in familiar city traffic, you have a reliable energy source within reach. The potential to replace bulky, fuel-hungry generators is huge for both home and business use. And imagine the cost savings when you no longer need to buy or carry extra fuel. This forward-thinking approach to vehicle design might spark a new trend in automobiles around the world. By combining mobility with energy production, the Kai Scythe challenges us to think bigger about what cars can do. Affordable price. At first glance, a brand new car priced at just $4,999 may sound too good to be true. But that's exactly what buyers get with this self-powered vehicle. In today's world, where even used cars often sell for thousands more, this bargain price stands out. It means many people, including families and small businesses, can now get a brand new vehicle without going into heavy debt. What's more, the low cost does not mean low quality. This car comes with advanced technology that runs on radio waves, so there's no need to pay for gas or charging. With fewer moving parts, maintenance costs are also lower over time. Taken together, these factors make it an incredibly affordable option compared to traditional vehicles. Drivers can invest the money they save into other priorities, like education, home improvements, or even a new business venture. The manufacturer, inspired by a mission to make transportation affordable, has worked hard to keep production costs down. They also aim to make these cars widely available, so more people can enjoy the benefits of clean, limitless energy. Because the car powers itself, owners can also save money on household electricity bills. Instead of buying or renting bulky generators, you can simply hook it up in an emergency and tap into its electricity generating capacity. For many, this $4,999 vehicle may turn out to be the ultimate game changer.
Believes Zimbabweans are capable of spearheading game-changing, first-of-a-kind innovations that challenge the world's traditional ways of doing things,
offering both cost-effectiveness and groundbreaking innovation. This car redefines budget-friendly transport, truly bringing comfort and sustainability to all. Collaborative development. Collaborative development often leads to the fastest breakthroughs. This approach means experts from different fields team up, share ideas, and help one another solve complex problems. In the case of Africa's new self-powered car, a cross-functional team of engineers, designers, and entrepreneurs worked hand in hand, each bringing unique skills. The synergy between these global and local talents allowed them to see new angles and address challenges quickly. Instead of doing everything in isolation, they sat together to brainstorm, refine solutions, and test prototypes. This open exchange of knowledge not only saved resources, but also led to more creative solutions that might not have surfaced otherwise. At the heart of collaborative development is trust and shared goals. Each partner knows they have a stake in the process, so they are all motivated to give their best. By dividing tasks according to individual strengths, they can accomplish far more than any lone inventor would. These group efforts also build strong relationships, encouraging ongoing support and mentorship. As a result, people gain new skills and develop greater respect for their peers. More minds at work mean more perspectives, which can spark fresh ideas. Together, they stand a better chance of success, even in crowded markets. It's a clear sign that the future belongs to cooperation, and projects like the self-powered car show the value of combining resources. In the end, everyone benefits, from the development team to the average consumer. Their success proves the power of unity, national and global impact. Technological breakthroughs that solve real problems can change both nations and the world at large. When a new self-powered car is born in Africa, for example, it does more than just provide a cutting-edge ride. It sparks growth in local industries. Engineers, designers, and factory workers all gain job opportunities, leading to stronger neighborhoods and improved living conditions. With more people earning a solid income, communities can invest in better education, clean water, and other important services. In turn, this helps drive a healthier society, boosting national pride and unity. Beyond the country's borders, the ripple effects spread far. Other nations may adopt this car's design or build new systems around its ideas, creating a wave of technology sharing across continents. Such global cooperation can lead to improvements in energy production and make cars more affordable for everyone. By showcasing locally made inventions, Africa can now stand out on the global stage, claiming its place as a major source of progress, rather than a simple buyer of foreign products. Environmentally, wider use of this car would cut back on harmful emissions and reduce dependence on fossil fuels. That benefits the whole planet, as cleaner air does not stop at any country line. Nations everywhere can save money on energy, while also encouraging research in even cleaner transport and power generation. Step by step, a single invention can build bridges between cultures, reshape economies, and bring a greener future for all. Skepticism from the scientific community. Skepticism is natural in the scientific community, especially when an invention claims to break known rules or solve big problems with ease. That is exactly the case with Maxwell Chikumbutso's self-powered vehicle, which runs on radio waves and seems to produce endless energy.
He has been able to achieve so much success by creating technology using radio frequency.
Many scientists question how such a device could exist. They ask for data, test results, and a clear explanation of how these waves are converted into electricity. Traditional physics suggests that collecting enough energy this way might not be possible with current methods. Because hard scientific evidence and peer-reviewed papers are limited, doubt grows even among open-minded experts. Nevertheless, the inventor's followers insist the results speak for themselves. They point to videos of the car in action and testimonies from people who claim to have seen it work. Fans say that new discoveries often start with ideas that sound impossible. They feel it is just a matter of time before more proof emerges to support these claims. Yet many researchers want official demonstrations and detailed technical documents before they believe this invention can indeed challenge established norms. In a field driven by evidence, the inventor's ability to calm these fears will be key. Once rigorous tests are carried out in controlled conditions, opinions may shift, and skepticism might give way to respect. If successful, such a breakthrough would shake up the world, reminding us that science thrives on open-minded curiosity and well-tested facts. The debate continues, awaiting stronger proof from all sides. Overcoming adversity. Overcoming adversity often starts with a bold idea that seems out of reach or even impossible. Maxwell Chikumbutso grew up in a small community with limited resources, yet he dreamed of changing the world. Though many doubted his vision for a self-powered vehicle, Maxwell pressed on, testing new approaches each day. Critics said his plan went against accepted science, but he took their words as fuel, pushing him to improve his design. Even when money was tight and morale slipped, he refused to give up. Instead, he tapped into his natural creativity, searching for fresh methods to collect and use energy. Each setback reminded him of why he started, to make a difference and prove that big breakthroughs can happen anywhere. Over time, small victories built upon each other. He found local supporters who believed in his dream and wanted to help. These everyday people gave their time and skills, forming a tight-knit team that refused to settle for failure. Step by step, Maxwell's idea turned into a functioning prototype. Through grit and determination, he showed that a person's background does not define their future. Adversity became his teacher, shaping him into a more resilient engineer and leader. Potential global disruption. The widespread adoption of a self-powered car could lead to a massive shift in how people travel and how nations manage their energy supplies. If cars no longer need gas or electric charging stations, oil companies and utilities might see reduced demand. This change could cause oil-producing countries to rethink their whole economy, as they rely heavily on selling fuel to the rest of the world. Such a shakeup in the energy market would send ripples across many industries, from shipping to car insurance, all looking for ways to adapt. At the same time, households could save money by sourcing power straight from their cars, easing the financial burden on families everywhere. People could also enjoy more freedom to travel, knowing they will not run out of power. This newfound independence might encourage further innovation, like cars that can operate in remote regions without any external energy source. Of course, with change comes new challenges. Traditional engine manufacturers might need to rethink their designs or risk losing customers. Infrastructure built for gasoline and electric charging may need to be upgraded or replaced. Governments could face a complex task, deciding whether to support, compete, or regulate this emerging technology. If self-powered vehicles become the norm, global demand for oil could drop sharply, forcing major policy shifts. In the face of potential disruption, industries and leaders worldwide must stay alert, ready to adjust strategies to fit the new reality. That is how big revolutions begin, and this one could transform our entire planet. Everybody has heard of the Vatican. It's the world's smallest country, home of the Pope, the epicenter of the Christian world, built upon the tomb of St. Peter the Apostle, and when you visit the Vatican, you'll undoubtedly be awestruck by its beauty and scale.
The Vatican Museums is one of the most visited museums in the world, and soon tourists will have even more time to appreciate the thousands of historical treasures it holds.
Under all of this grandeur and beauty lie a plethora of controversy and secrets. What exactly is hidden behind those walls? Join us as we show you 20 strange things discovered in the Vatican, the chained angel. Beneath the Vatican's hallowed grounds is this legend about the chained angel. This being is said to be bound in chains and has been imprisoned for countless centuries. There is no concurrence on the angel's origin, but some suggest it defied divine commands, leading to its eternal captivity. Others wonder if this angel was a guardian sent to Earth, whose power became too overwhelming for the mortal world. Alternatively, maybe it could be a fallen angel, locked away to prevent it from causing chaos, or a war prisoner from a battle of angles, held as either a trophy or leverage in some heavenly dispute. All we have are conjectures, but why do you think an angel would have been chained in the Vatican? The Vatican Time Machine Project? This next Vatican discovery is a device capable of unveiling history's mysteries called the chronovisor. Father Pellegrino Ernetti, in the 1960s, claimed to have built this device.
Is the Vatican Church hiding a time machine? In 2002, a French Catholic priest named Father Francois Brune wrote that a device called the chronovisor was held deep in the archives of the Vatican.
Describing it as a cabinet filled with antennas, levers, and a screen, he alleged it could decode sounds and images from past events, displaying them like a recording. Ernetti mentioned working with luminaries like Enrico Fermi and Werner von Braun, using the chronovisor to observe historical milestones, such as Rome's founding and Cicero's speeches, even claiming to witness the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. The archives of miracles and paranormal activity, apart from the rumored technological marvels that may or may not reside within the Vatican's vaults, it is also believed that the archives house a significant collection of documents detailing recorded miracles and paranormal phenomena. While lacking the allure of futuristic technology, these accounts of miracles and supernatural events offer a space for both the faithful and skeptics to explore and debate the intersection of faith and the supernatural. Examining these stories requires a discerning mind, as they intertwine intrigue, supernatural charm, and historical curiosity. Emanuela Orlandi and the Angel Statue.
After a Sunday address, the Holy Father prayed for the family of a young woman who disappeared from the Vatican 40 years ago.
Emanuela Orlandi disappeared on June 22, 1983, after leaving her Vatican City home for a music lesson in Rome. In 2019, her family's lawyer, Laura Scrow, revealed receiving an anonymous letter. It included a photo of an angel statue in the Teutonic Cemetery, located within the Vatican. The note read, "If you want to find Emanuela, search where the angel looks." Following this lead, Vatican officials opened 2 tombs near the statue, hoping for answers, but the search yielded no human remains. The Lost Gospel of Peter. The Gospel of Peter was first discovered by the French archaeologist Urbain Bourriant in 1886. He recovered the 8th-9th century manuscript from a monk's grave in Akhmim, Egypt, approximately 6 miles from the Gnostic Nag Hammadi library discovery. This ancient manuscript allegedly offers an alternative account of Jesus' life, starkly different from the canonical Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The Lost Gospel reportedly portrays Jesus with a more human perspective, drawing attention to his personal struggles and doubts, along with more complicated and less understood aspects of his teachings. The cursed relic of Judas. You have definitely heard about Judas betraying Christ for 30 pieces of silver. Well, it seemed like those coins found their way to the Vatican. These ancient coins are guarded closely and remain out of public view.
Where recently, archaeologists discovered a silver coin, where on one side there was the inscription in Hebrew with the words Holy Jerusalem, and on the other side of the coin an inscription saying half shekel.
Legends claim that these silver pieces bear a curse, symbolizing the weight of treachery. Each tarnished coin is said to carry misfortune to anyone who dares to hold it. The Vatican, well aware of the tales surrounding these relics, has opted to keep them hidden, not just to shield the faithful from their supposed curse, but also to preserve their historical value. The haunted of the Apostolic Palace. The Apostolic Palace, the official residence of the Pope, is known for its grandeur and spiritual significance, but it also has a spectral reputation. It is said that the ghost of Pope Alexander VI, known for his corruption, haunts the palace. Those who claim to have encountered his spirit report a chilling presence and a pervasive sense of fear. His whispers are said to echo through the halls during turbulent times, suggesting that his restless spirit may be drawn to current corruption or seeking redemption for past sins. The secret papal exorcism chamber. It is also rumored that the Vatican engages with the supernatural, particularly through exorcism practices. There is said to be a secret chamber beneath St. Peter's Basilica dedicated to performing exorcisms, equipped with holy relics, crosses, holy water, and other sacramentals. This room, decorated with ancient symbols and religious relics, is allegedly designed to enhance the exorcism process in severe cases of presumed demonic possession. The private nature of these exorcisms contributes to the broader perception of the Vatican as an institution operating behind closed doors, potentially concealing controversial activities. The catacombs of lost cardinals. Beneath Vatican City, a maze of hidden tunnels stretches in eerie silence. These are the catacombs of lost cardinals. These ancient passageways are said to house the remains of cardinals whose lives ended under very questionable circumstances. Some believe their actions or knowledge were too dangerous to be revealed, sealing them in this shadowy resting place. There are rumors of covert missions, forbidden knowledge, and unsettling scandals tied to those buried here. Each cardinal's fate appears entwined with church politics, leaving behind stories that are more questions than answers. Codex Gigas. This massive 13th century manuscript, said to have been crafted by a Benedictine monk in Bohemia, is as renowned for its size as it is for its unsettling lore. Among its pages lies a striking full-page illustration of the devil, earning the manuscript its ominous title. A monk, facing punishment of being entombed alive for breaking his vows, vowed to write a book encompassing all human knowledge in a single night to escape his fate. Overwhelmed by the impossible task, he is said to have struck a deal with the devil, trading his soul for the book's completion. The doctrine of discovery. Another controversial aspect of Vatican history is the doctrine of discovery, a set of papal decrees from the 15th century that allowed European Christian nations to claim lands inhabited by non-Christians. These decrees provided a religious justification for seizing territories and subjugating indigenous peoples worldwide. This policy led to widespread exploitation, slavery, and atrocities under the guise of spreading Christianity. The long-term effects are still felt today, as many indigenous communities struggle to reclaim their ancestral lands and recover from colonialism's scars. Nephilim and Rh-negative blood. Nephilims are ancient giants described in the Bible and are said to be the offspring of angels and humans. Now, the rare Rh-negative blood type, a genetic trait present in a small fraction of people worldwide. Some believe this anomaly is more than science can explain, tying it to these mythical beings. This theory gets more interesting when it seems like there is a link between this blood type and Vatican City. Are they keeping evidence of an extraordinary connection between the Nephilim and this rare blood type? Share your thoughts in the comment section. The Seal of Solomon and Demon Control. The Seal of Solomon, or Ring of Solomon, is also known as the Star of David in Jewish tradition, and was the magical signet ring attributed to King Solomon in medieval Jewish tradition. Described as a pentagram or hexagram, the ring was said to give Solomon the power over demons and genies and enabled him to speak with animals. Thus, it became a powerful magical motif, amulet, and talisman. Some believe this ring rests within the Vatican's secret vaults. If true, it would imply that the Church possesses a tool capable of managing demonic forces and warding off spiritual dangers. Alien technology in the Vatican vaults.
If the secret library at the Vatican, which they acknowledge exists, doesn't have records or chronicles about extraterrestrial contacts that the Catholic Church has recorded and knows happened, but is keeping a secret.
Another wild aspect of Vatican lore involves hidden extraterrestrial technology. Some conspiracy theorists and UFO enthusiasts argue that the Church secretly maintains evidence of extraterrestrial civilizations and their advanced technologies. They suggest that the Vatican's collection of ancient artifacts and manuscripts might include items from other worlds. In fact, in 2025, a group of scientists and researchers were seeking access to the Vatican Apostolic Archives to uncover information about UFOs and the paranormal, believing there may be traces amid the 50 miles of shelves holding everything from handwritten papal notes to presidential missives, papal doppelgangers, and assassination plots. Another well-kept secret of the Vatican are the Pope's doppelgangers. These uncanny doubles, mirroring the Pope's appearance, are believed to serve as decoys in times of peril. When threats surface, these lookalikes step into the spotlight, shielding the Pope from harm by diverting danger. It's a carefully executed strategy, blending deception with precision to ensure the pontiff's safety. Instances of alleged sightings of the Pope appearing in two places at the same time have kept this theory alive. Some believe the Vatican might secretly train individuals with striking resemblances to the Holy Father, prepared to assume his role without hesitation. The cursed portrait of anti-Pope. In a quieter corner of the extensive Vatican art collection, we discover a supposedly cursed portrait, carefully shielded from view. This portrait depicts an anti-Pope, a figure who rose in opposition to the legitimate Pope during a period of significant division within